Hi, my name is Brett Yateman, and I'd like to start by congratulating you and thanking you for taking the time to review this video. Somebody has found it important enough that you review this and have a look at a business opportunity to discover if there might be different options for you or different choices for you to be able to take in your own life. Whether you're looking at this as something part-time that you want to supplement your income or full-time that you're looking to change your career, we hope that you should be able to find the answers that you're looking for over the next couple of minutes. What we'll be doing is we'll be separating this into two sections. The first section will talk a little bit about why this type of opportunity has become necessary in the marketplace today, and we'll talk a little bit about the stats and what's happening in the economy in the world. The second part of this video, we will really go into some detail about the organization we work with and also how you can participate and how you can actually start to create a new future for yourself. During that, we're also going to introduce you to some people who've got involved with us, and you'll find that they come from a very diverse set of backgrounds, from university professors to rock and roll musicians to beauticians and public relations people. We're really looking for people who want to make some change in their life and really are committed to making that kind of change. And I think that you'll find that one of these people you should be able to relate to and go, well, if they can do it, so can I. Many years ago, I got caught up in the corporate rat race where I was chasing a career, and I found myself climbing the corporate ladder, starting to ask myself some questions about, is this it? Answering to a boss, being told when to work, when to go home, when to go and leave, and I started to look for different answers. I traveled over to Italy and was introduced to this organization in Italy, and I must admit rather skeptically, as I'm sure that you are right now. When I first started looking, I was looking for the loopholes. When I started with the organization now, having done some due diligence, I was stunned with the amount of support available and the mentoring that went on and helped me grow a business. And within just a short period of time, I'd started to exceed what I'd earned in my old corporate life. Very soon that had turned into an extraordinary income, and now literally, you know, we live the life that most people dream of. We've now been able to move down to the South Coast. We don't answer to a boss. We work when we want to, where we want to. I'm blessed with some beautiful children and a gorgeous wife and a view of the sea every single day. And that's really how we actually choose to work. And we just don't have to chase somebody else's dream anymore. We've been able to actually carve out our own vision. Now, I'm hoping that you'll be able to see something like that for yourself. Obviously, the mere fact that you're looking at this video means that you're looking for change. Now, whether that change is something that you want part-time to earn an extra part-time income to supplement your full-time career, no problem, we're sure you'll find the answers here. But if that answer is that you're looking for something completely different, to go and make a change and earn the kind of money that you dreamed about when you were younger and as a child, I'm hoping that we'll be able to answer those questions for you too. Right now, I'd love you to meet one or two of the people who got started with us.
I've been a businesswoman for the past 20 years, no lifestyle. I was obese and very stressed because I couldn't get an opportunity to look after my two young boys.
My husband Rob and I run a solar heating business. It was a 24/7 job because of all the problems with staff issues and things like that. And the stress was sort of getting to us. We had 3 small children and we're not able to bring them up and look after them like we wanted to do.
When this opportunity found me, I was actually studying for a 3rd degree in the hope of a better salary.
I was working for a very large corporate company, one of the largest in South Africa at that time. But after 11 years with that company, I was bringing home just under 3,000 Rand a month, and it was just not, I wasn't making ends meet.
I thought I can't do this business because I had the little skills or education. I thought it was for the people who are educated from university. But it wasn't like that.
I used to be a lecturer at the University of Lesotho for about 11 years. Very happy with my job, but the salary was not so good, and I got involved with the opportunity. My life has changed. It took me actually 6 months to see the beauty and the power of this particular opportunity.
I earned a good average income, but it wasn't really the amount of money what I wanted to have to fulfill my life, because I love traveling.
There can be little doubt in anyone's mind that we live in interesting times, all the way from economies to financial situations, not only in governments, organizations, but also in individuals and personal lives. Never before have house repossessions been quite as high as they are right now. What's amazing is when you look at pension and retirement statistics, most people actually don't have enough money to be able to retire, and they're having to work longer, or once they've retired from their organization, having to find alternatives and keep working just to be able to survive. Probably the kicker of it all is inflation. Cost of living is rising well above salary increases. And for those of you who find yourself in a job at the moment, ask yourself a question. Has the cost of living risen higher than your salary increases every single year? And I think unanimously across the world there would be a loud, resounding yes. People are starting to find that they have to make do with less money every single year than they did the year before. What's happening is people are now starting to look for solutions. There are two groups of people. There are those that sit and complain and go, oh, I'm sick and tired of my job, I'm sick and tired of my company, I'm sick and tired of the government, I'm sick and tired of the economy. And these are the complainers. And they will sit down at a dinner table and there's no short supply of these. You can go to any dinner table anywhere and listen to the conversation and you hear a lot of people who'll be complaining about how bad things are. There is a very small group of people, which I'm hoping that you're one of. The mere fact that you're watching this DVD indicates that you probably fall into this category that say, I want to do something about it. Instead of complaining, I want to make a change and I want to start to look for something different. There's a story I often like to tell at this particular point. And it's a little small town in Africa, a really tiny village in Africa. And a man's wandering around this village and he can hear a dog howling in the background, howling as if it's in great pain. And he wanders around the town looking for the dog and ultimately he arrives at a very small little house with an old man, a Madala, sitting on a rocking chair, smoking a pipe. And next to him is this dog on the porch, howling in great pain. He was a bit confused, so he said to the old man, you know, your dog is lying next to you and howling, what's happening? The old man looks at him and says, well, my dog's lying on a nail. Puzzled, he looked up at the old man and he said, well, if he's lying on a nail, that must really hurt. Why doesn't he get up off the nail? Wisely, the old man rocks backwards and forwards and says, the nail doesn't hurt enough. How many people is that we know that complain, that moan, and as soon as we say to them, get up off the nail and do something positive about making the changes that you want, they're just not prepared to get up off the nail because it's easier to sit on the nail and complain than it is to get up and make the changes you need to make.
I was looking for a change until this business opportunity presented itself. Now, you know, I felt great. I could be everywhere, anytime with my children, and I'm more relaxed and work, you know, flexi hours.
We got introduced to this business in a very short space of time with a step-by-step process that they took us through. Things have changed.
I couldn't really see other opportunity. What could I do? And then I was introduced to this amazing business opportunity.
While I still loved my job, I had a problem that I had no freedom, and I had 3 small babies at home, and I really needed to have more time with my family.